Good day, all you wonderful people. Welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, Trial Name Lookout, and today, 8,500 feet up, 6.7, 6,700 down, 15,500 total. Oh, jeez, it's going to be a tough day. It is probably the coldest morning that it has been in as long as I can remember. Definitely since the snow, maybe even before that. It is so cold. It was so cold inside the tent this morning, and also the thunderstorm last night didn't help. I was so tired I fell asleep during the thunder and lightning. I just thought, well, if something happens during the night, I'll know about it. And then at about 4 this morning, I was woken up to scurrying and found a Mr. Mouse in my tent. He'd not been able to get into my food bag, which was outside the tent, but I was using an op sack, so I don't know if he could smell stuff through that. But he came in the tent looking for stuff. I had the tent flap open, so hopefully he came through that way and not chewed a hole. I couldn't find a hole. I got neighbourhood watch keeping an eye on me. It's a bit hazy, but can you make out a huge wall of mountains from left to right? Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have just got to the top of what I'd say is the first climb. It's actually like the third, because it goes up and then down, up even more, down, and then up even more. So first climb, third climb, either way, 3,200 feet of elevation total, and it's taken me 4.5 hours to do 10 miles. It's been crazy steep, and I'm exhausted. I've gone through over half of my snacks already, which is against my timings, which is like every hour and a half, and I've gone through half. It's not good, but I felt like I needed the sugar. But we're on a way down a little bit, and then we've got a few more up downs, and then some huge climbs to come. So 3,200 done, only another like 5,000 to go or something. It's crazy. So, breaking early for lunch, 45 minutes early. Got to a point where I just don't feel, strong anymore. I feel like I'm running out of energy, running on fumes, as they say. And I'm just not feeling it at all today. I think the climbs are very, very difficult. And with me trying to do so many miles and trying to make sure I get to camp before it's pitch black, I'm pushing myself, and the first 4 hours were horrible. 10 miles over 4.5 hours is really slow. I was pushing, but it's very, very steep. So fuel up, have some energy. Peanut butter. I got peanuts, sriracha flavour, I think. Corn nuts that are going to go inside. Couscous, which I'm going to top with some olive oil. And I've got some electrolytes in here. So time to take off the shoes because they're soaking wet from walking through bogs. The glamour. So there we go, we've got the shoes deconstructed and drying. Stinky socks drying. And there's a tent drying. I'm going to go flip that over actually. I think it's dry on that side. And then I've got to do the bottom and then turn it inside out and repeat. Well, lunch break sadly over. I was falling asleep, to be honest. I was so tired. As soon as I sat down, I just wanted to lay down. As soon as I laid down, I wanted to close my eyes, and when I closed my eyes, I started to drift off. So it's been a full hour and a bit, so over an hour for lunch. I've got to get on, I've got to make time, and I don't think I'm going to make camp before it gets dark, so it's going to be a very long day today. These hills are just way too much to be able to get some good speed on, but the one thing I've got to remember is to just enjoy being here. It's not about getting to camp and setting up and being in the tent. It's about walking through all of this, and it's about enjoying this. And I very much am, but sometimes I can start to sort of blur the lines and make it about making miles, and it's I've just sat here in this beautiful landscape without the voice of another human for about an hour. It wouldn't be a afternoon on the CDT without a thunderstorm, and here comes our next one. This is incredible. What a beautiful lake. It looks like it's manicured with these hills behind it. Ladies and gents, I have got 10.4 miles, 10.6 miles to go, something like that, and 2,600 feet of climbing to go, and it's just gone 5. So if I'm doing an average of 2.5 miles an hour, I'll get there at just gone 9. I really do have to put the afterburners on because sunset is just before 9, like 8:54 or something. So I'm trying, I'm pushing. If I set myself a challenge, I always push myself to complete it, and today I set myself the goal of over 33 miles with like 15,000 feet of elevation gain and loss. Got to be my biggest day as far as elevation gain and loss that I've done so far this trail. We're going to get there hopefully before dark. What a beautiful landscape. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the sun is setting, it's getting dark, it's time to camp. I pushed, I really pushed, I tried my best to get to camp. And I did! It's just here, in those trees. And I checked, it was 34.5 miles in the end. And, sorry, just picking up my Garmin. 34.5 miles, can you believe it? 34.5 miles. I thought it was 33. I made a miscalculation. But still, 34.5 miles. Yeah, that was a tough day. It was really tough. And I'm proud of myself because I like setting myself these lofty goals and physical challenges and rising to the occasion. And another thing is recently I've had a couple of people asking me how I can possibly do this on a vegan diet, and it's living a vegan lifestyle. It's not just a diet. It is a whole lifestyle. It's about what you wear, it's what you wash with. It's about the choices that you make outside of the 3 meals a day. But anyway, before I go down that road, I want to say that maybe it's egotistical to say as it gets dark and I need to put up my tent, and I should be doing that instead of saying this, but I feel like I'm as strong as any hiker out here. I'm as fast or faster than any hiker out here, and I don't want people to think that vegans are weak. I don't want anybody to think that vegans aren't able to rise to the athletic prowess of those non-vegans. There was vegans taking home gold medals at the Olympics, and there's vegan powerlifters that are setting records, and hopefully me being out here showing you how to do 34.5 miles and 15,000 feet of elevation gain and loss in one day can show you that we can do anything. And if that's something that's holding you back from trying a vegan lifestyle, don't. You can be strong and you can do it. But anyway, soapbox moment over. That was an epic day, and the views just helped me all the way along. You know, it helps when it's a hard day like that to have nice views. But otherwise, thank you to everybody. A big thank you to everybody who has already donated to the fundraiser I have going on, where I'm trying to raise £3,100 for children and vulnerable adults in through Widerness Foundation UK. And if you have not got in on the action already, then there is a link below this video. Please go over, click it, read what it's all about, and if that is something you'd like to support, then please do. If you have the means, I'd love it if you could. If you don't have the means, please don't stretch yourself. Keep your money for yourself if you need it. Otherwise, wow, what a day. But that's all I have for you. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.